Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with tonight's show. So the fifth round tie of the FA Cup, they don't do them. So I can tell you for free, Arsenal are going to be going away to Mansfield. Mansfield now one of the weaker teams wey still remain for the 16 teams wey dey available. They are one of three weak teams. So when I saw that draw, the first thing wey come out my mouth na ope. I was very, very happy, especially with the type of people wey Man City dey meet. So TNT Sports Football, the winner of Macclesfield FC versus Brentford will travel to West Ham in the FA Cup fifth round, and Mansfield will host Arsenal. Now, when you go to the Arsenal website, Arsenal self upload them because na story wey just happened this evening. So Mansfield Town drawn in FA Cup fifth round, so we are going to be visiting them. So Arsenal going to give us a little background about these our next opponents for the FA Cup. We have been drawn against Mansfield Town. After we beat Wigan 4-0 in the fourth round on Sunday, we'll travel or we'll face the Stags next in the competition, with the tie to take place in Field Mill, will be their home. Now, it will just be the second time we will meet this particular team since nearly 100 years ago in 1929. We will beat them 2-0, you get. So now we're going to be playing them again. So now League One then day. So the League One side beats Harrogate Town, Accrington Stanley, Sheffield United, and Burnley to get this far. Now, coming from behind to knock out the Clarets, the 2-1 at Toughmore on the weekend and secure their place in the fifth round for the first time in over half a century. Wow. Just wow. So now that we're going to meet. Now, this is a draw in full. Fulham go play Southampton. Port Vale or Bristol City are going to play Sunderland. Then Newcastle, Manchester City. For this particular Newcastle, Manchester City, anything goes. Now, if you remember, for the Carabao Cup, Man City beat Newcastle home and away. So this time around, they don't meet again. So I don't think Newcastle will let that, like I see them being a stumbling block anyway. Another thing I never really confirm now whether home and away go involve here. I'll be sure now if anybody draw a penalty straight, I need to confirm that because now we're there for round of 16. For me, I can tell you for free, Arsenal don't qualify to the round of 8, which is the quarterfinals. So we don't enter. But I don't know about Newcastle Man City at the St. James's Park. Anything can happen there, I guess. Now, Wolves go play Liverpool, Wrexham, Chelsea, then West Ham, Macclesfield, or Brentford. I guess. So Leeds, Norwich City. So now what's go happen? So what I think about this draw? I think the draw is perfect. We got what we are looking for. You get, we got one of the cheapest opposition. You get. So it makes sense. Automatic qualification. Now, this same Mansfield Town are the third lowest ranked team remaining in the FA Cup. They are 13th in League One, only ahead Port Vale, who are 12th in League One, and Macclesfield Town, who are 7th in the National League North. So we'll see how everything go unfold. Now, away from that, I can't see one footage whether a recent interview Gabriel Jesus do. So you're just going to talk about what's in the apple for Arsenal, especially now we say in day, Bukayo's day, Kayava self, they even though Kayava's no day now, but that one self will soon come back in injury, no go far. Now you're just going to talk say, I like to be on the pitch. I like to be walking around, trying to play between the lines. I think I have the capacity to play in four positions up front. To play with Gyökeres or to play with Kai Havertz is good, especially when you look at the recent game of play. We say Gyökeres and Jesus actually played together. So it just strike me like say I thought I don't get that discussion with these players. Say I go start to the use una together. So when I see whether I go fit blend. I go start to because for you Jesus to come out and say in fit play four different positions because we know he's versatile. Remember, I told you in the morning he's not a true nine, he's the first nine. He can play on the wings, he can play multiple positions. You get. So moving forward, the game against Wolves, we'll see what Ateta go do in that game. And this experimentation where Ateta they do with Bukayo Saka, many people are talking about it. In fact, you know the funny thing, many people want to see Bukayo Saka more as a number 10. Like me, when I see that video for Sky Sports, I was like, how? Of all things, you want to see Bukayo Saka as a number 10? How? Again. So when I let me know my thoughts. Now, when you look at what the London Evening Standard is putting out. Why Bukayo Saka's position change makes so much sense for Mikel Arteta. Now, when you read the entirety of this London Evening Standard report, when they analyze, say, based on say where Saka they play, you know, say you don't take away Saka score, you don't know this time maybe 15 games or thereabouts. Sky Sports, I have the screenshots, maybe 16 or 15 games. So Arteta is trying to change something for Bukayo Saka, bring him close to goal. So that's why Arteta the thing say, if I bring am for number 10, those people dey gang up on our audio dey disturb am for that left wing, dem no go dey see am oh, unless dem go leave their full back row come beat am for midfield, and for that midfield e go play like a free road, e go fit run move, and at the same time e can still go back to im flank interchange with whoever is there. So dem come dey feel say e go make sense to give am more freedom to do whatever he wants to do. Now when you look at Sky Sports, because as the London Evening Standard dey talk about am, Sky Sports dey talk am, ESPN dey talk am, everybody is discussing the same talking points. Now, Sky Sports, Bukayo Saka receives the ball really well under pressure. He can wiggle in tight spaces. He's got constant awareness of what's around him. Could Bukayo Saka play in the number 10 role for the league leaders Arsenal? That's a question Sky Sports is asking. Their panelists, they say yes, he can do it. He will help him. Me, no. This is not the time for us to start carrying Bukayo Saka to play number 10. Okay, Saka go play number 10. Then Eze go come out there. Odegaard go come out there. Kavas to play number 10, so go come out there. Now Bukayo Saka now want for number 10. It doesn't really, for me personally, it doesn't really make any sense. If you want to change Bukayo Saka position, you can put him in Martinelli role. Make him try there. I'm all for that. But say you want to come out and right in wing, put him on the number 10. Saka no get that vision. Ordinary wing way in day. How many assists he don't give? Not to talk of to come play number 10. For me, all those kind of things, if you work against all this Mansfield, they play for League One, against all those League One teams, all those small positions. But for the EPL, for the Champions League, you bring up Bukayo Saka come play number 10, and you think it will work? It is an experiment that worked against this low position where we just play now. But expecting it to come and Wigan, expecting it to come and work here in the EPL, maybe against Wolves, for me, I don't see that happening. And apart from that, we need somebody to be on the bench so that if Madueke don dey Shalaski, don dey weak, him energy don dey finish, you go fit comot and bring in somebody like Bukayo Saka. Imagine Saka is starting, Madueke is starting. If Madueke come tire, who you come put there? If Madueke and Saka no come dey game, so for me, it no really make any sense. Say we wan come try the experimentation for the league. Ideally, sef, Saka wasn't supposed to play that Wigan game. Na Luis Kelly supposed to play for midfield. But because of what happened to Kala, big Kala will get injury for 1 month. That's why Arteta can do shuffling. So don't be saying plan this one and say, okay, now what's in plan to come do? No. It was an impromptu decision. So I don't want to make anybody call the gaslight me. In fact, what do you think? Moving forward, we're going to play Bukayo Saka as number 10 or more. You know, really make any sense as G gets. Now, for this same Sky Sports analysis, they can't let us know, say, Bukayo Saka don't deal without a goal now for Arsenal for 15 games. And this is his longest run without a goal. The last time we get this kind of run are like 12 games. You don't get a run of 11, 10, 10. But the longest one you don't ever get when you Arsenal career 15 games. Baba. Bukayo Saka is regarded as our best winger. Our best winger did 15 games without a goal. That is crazy. This form where Saka no dey. I don't know why it can't happen for this season we won with the league. The thing they baffle me. Like, I don't know how to explain it. How do we get him out of this nonsense form when they like this? How we want to do him? I don't know. Shall we go to travel go Dubai? Well, one thing we say form is temporary. We all know that. So he go still come out. Now my prayer be that for that. Now I want to check Sky Sports paper talk. So let's say Mikel Arteta admitted he's worried Arsenal's quadruple bid could falter due to another injury crisis striking the midfield. Well, that's a valid concern. It's just a concern anyway. Now, Newcastle United midfielder Sandro Tonali has broken his silence following the closure of the transfer window, pledging his loyalty to both the club and manager Eddie Howe. What do you expect? Okay, that's why the agent deny. Say with Arsenal, no tell us they can sign the player, obviously. Now, when season don't end, and here we will revisit this particular matter. Now, for the month of March, these are going to be our games. They don't add the cup, they don't add Champions League, everything. These are going to be, the March is going to be a packed month. Now, match 1, Chelsea at home. Match 4, Brighton away. Match 7 or 8, this Mansfield Town will go away for the FA Cup. Now, match 11 or 10, Champions League round of 16 away. Match 15, Everton at home. Match 17 or 18, Champions League again. Match 22, Man City final. That's how they put N, neutral ground. Chelsea say for this match, no breathing space. How many games do they play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They play like every 3 days. No breathing space. So that's why I think that they talk say injury they do like say one can affect us one kind. We need everybody back. What's it be today's date? Today is 16. So this match in the next maybe and this is February na 28 days. Yeah, you see that kind next 12 days now. Baba February na 28 we don dey before you know February don finish. We don enter March 1. So the next 13 days we enter March 1. All this is why I read for you now. It go start to dey unfold. It go start to dey display. So no shere. So just pray make all the players wey don go out in judge make dem really come back. We need everybody because that match is going to be very important. March, April before you know me don reach you. So that month is going to be very instrumental. Now, Gabriel Jesus going to talk say we are not thinking about the derby, not London derby. No. For now, all our mind, our soul, body, spirit, everything dey for this Wolves game. Because Wolves are in a very bad situation. They are looking for points to see whether they will fit escape relegation. Mathematically, it is still possible for them to escape. Yes, that's true. Mathematically, it is possible. But can they really escape? Now, that one, when you look at the balance of probabilities, you go see say, they very low. But they will still give it all their shots, all their best. So that's why issues they talk say, Wolves go to find to collect 3 points for this game. Wolves are going to find to collect 3 points. At the end of the day, we'll go see how it will be. Now, as all these reports, where Ivan Toney they talk say, he won't go like to go World Cup. And then they talk say the guy they outscore Cristiano Ronaldo. For me, this guy is playing easy mode. Other people they play hard mode. You can't be comparing yourself and maybe Harry Kane, also Watkins, all those other strikers like Dominic Calvert-Lewin. They play for the EPL. They play for Saudi Arabia. They score 1 million goals. So for that reason, he wants Tuchel to take you to World Cup. How? When I saw that report, I was like, you play. You're the person they play game now. You play easy mode. Another person they play hard mode. You can maybe finish on time. You can compare yourself, say you good die. Baba, now easy they play. We're going to score like 1 million zero. All right, we'll bring you a message from one of our sponsors in Mobile World Associates and Co-Limited, Student Construction Services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 806 34, and they're located at number 7 Ekenwo Road of Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. Also, we could bring you a message from another of our sponsor, Leaders Educational Services and Tours Limited. So if you want to study and live in the United Kingdom, or you want to do your masters, you want to relocate to the United Kingdom, May and September 2026 intake is ongoing. They can help you with admission assistance. Exciting courses are available, work study opportunities, and visa processing. Apply today. So if you get interest, say you won't call them sharply, get me, call them on 091 3637 8252 or 080 659 and their website is www.leadersedutorlimited.com, and their office address is Shop 206/207 Road 5 beside Stanbic Bank Ikota Shopping Complex by VGC Lekki Aja, Lagos State, Nigeria. So if you're interested, their numbers at the bottom of the screen, so get in touch with them ASAP. Now, away from that, Arsene Wenger, when they open mouth for 2026, when they talk say in regrets, staying so long for Arsenal, saying for don't come out sooner. And I don't go lie for you, the dying part of Wenger tenure or more, people were frustrated, people they unhappy, you get. In read the room, come find square root, you get. But in the talk say, many clubs in the final, you get. Say, in get opportunity to go Real Madrid 2 times, in turn and down. You could have gone to Juventus, Paris Saint-Germain, or even Manchester United. My fatal flaw is I love too much where I am, where I was, I regret it. I should have gone somewhere else, you get. Well, I think it's the power of hindsight. You say I could have gone to the French national team, the English national team twice or 3 times. Or more. You say at some point, when that can't be oti, they find out, you get. But now be the thing, say he's supposed to leave when the ovation was loudest. In thing saying go rule the EPL, but unfortunately, he couldn't replicate that invisible form. Manchester United, that's Alex. did a lot. Those people then win plenty. Ajay, and then stop Wenger from winning a lot. So that's what it be sometimes. Now it has been confirmed that Zinchenko don't suffer ACL, anterior cruciate ligament injury, so he go miss the World Cup. So Ajax, they don't confirm him again. So it's quite unfortunate for him. I'm very sorry for him. Now, based on the World Cup round of all those double-headed time before the round of 16, where they go do from I think next tomorrow. So Abelua, will be the coach of Real Madrid, he said their goal not to win the Champions League and they need to beat Benfica to go win the Champions League. I said they talking goal. Mourinho said they clear in doubt. Mourinho say I would very much like to eliminate Real Madrid from the Champions League, even though I love them. You get. In fact, Mourinho say after that match they play, one of the Real Madrid players they exchange shirts with them. They can collect the shirts. So he go symbol waiting for that shirt. Say Real Madrid don't win the Champions League like 15 times. They put on there. So you can show him players and he colleagues say, you see, respect, maximum. Say Real Madrid they be king of Europe. And say they don't beat king of Europe now. So for this round one, we don't want to play now. The king of Europe are going to be sad. They're going to be mad. You get. So you don't go there easy. You get that. You made the king of Europe angry. That match, I go watch him at G. I want to see how it go be. Now, Sky Sports, for their own studio, they call they analyze. Say this Igor Tudor will come for Tottenham Hotspur. If him beats Arsenal, say him go spoil Arsenal season. And at the type of thing where Tottenham Hotspur fans go want see. Where the guy beat us. Where they talk saying that Tottenham Hotspur collect the league. In fact, that Arsenal lost the league at Tottenham Hotspur, but J we no go agree for them. Because this channel go talk say God wants it. Baba, all of us deserve God. So now we go do the walking. We'll go there, show them the walking, you get. So as the new manager, I believe say in philosophy, they no go don't understand and quick. And the injury players they can't get. And that Romero will be their captain when they will play. So we are going to be seeing only Mickey Van der Ven and other people, Jen Spence and co. I just believe so we will do well. I don't know. I just get that belief, sir. So we'll do it. But more first handle Wolves, like Jesus talk. More leave Spurs one side. Now, this same man, they call it analyze the kind of formation when they play. So they say he love to play 3-2-4-1. It gets well. 3-2-4-1 in my eye is a defensive formation because that 4 waiting for front, the remaining 2 waiting for the flank. With the 4 back, he can be collapsed into a 5-4-1, 5-3-2, 4-5-1. So behind the reason, any way they want to set up, we'll see, we'll see. But we'll take care of Wolves first. Now, Pep self going to do your own press conference. He going to talk about Rodri. You know, say now on the 18th, then give Rodri say the FA they wait for Rodri, make Rodri reply the charge. So Pep can talk say as they like this now, it be like say Rodri no go reply that charge because Pep say they are willing to accept any punishment where the FA won't give. We accept everything. What the big hierarchy decides, what we have to behave and what we have to do. Pep Guardiola indicates Man City will accept any decision after Rodri was charged for allegedly questioning the integrity of a referee. Yes. So we are waiting after the 18th to know what will be the punishment. Is it going to be a two-match ban or maybe a monetary fine? Yes. So, but I'll prefer a ban. As an Arsenal fan, obviously, will give us more edge. Yes, I'll prefer that. So, my dear Arsenal lovers are the biggest news of the night. That be the fact that they don't do the FA Cup draw, so we'll go play Mansfield in the FA Cup, 5th round tie, while Man City are going to play Newcastle, Liverpool play Wolves and the like. So with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and it's like come your way at tomorrow morning to give you the money. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now good night and game out. All right, guys. Ciao.